So this is the Predator engine. I'm going to put electric starter on it. I already removed the cover. That's the original flywheel. I already took the bolt out, loosened it up. This is the one I'm going to put in. It's got the teeth for the starter, and it's got the magnets inside. The only difference is the plastic fan. The original one won't fit because this one's got 4. The one for the starter, and Harbor Freight got 3. So I had to buy a fan. This is the for this one, and the Harbor Freight one is 3. I mean, you could do it, but you have to cut it. These notches. There's 3 notches for the 3 dots. Then I'm not gonna do that. I just bought another fan. It's cost me $3. I'll remove the flywheel. I'm gonna put it right next to each other so you can see the difference. They have another flywheel that it's got 3 holes going around here for the Honda 200. I think the GX 200. This is the Predator. This is supposed to be the Honda kit, starter kit. I'm gonna put in my coil inside here. I'm gonna stop the video for now to install the coil. Let me show you this. So there's no spring going into the governor inside under the tank. I took out the gear from the governor. That's inside the washer. This was inside the motor. There's videos on that on YouTube how to remove that. So I didn't put it up. So I'm just gonna show you the way I linked up my carburetor. So this is the wire I was going across for the governor. So what I did, I gave it a bend. I put it into this bolt right here. Pinned it in, screwed it down. So when I give gas, because I'm still going to use the same mechanism, because I got to put up my throttle cable back up. The way my throttle cable goes from here to this part here. I could put it back the way it was, but there's no more governor. Still working on the starter. Turn it around. Okay, I'm supposed to put the starter here. I'm going to mount the starter. It's pretty close back there, but that's where the starter's going to go, right there. I got to get metric threads, 6 6.10 threads, or 6.1 thread metric. I can mount the starter and the coil. So I might go to Home Depot, or if not, I might have to go order it from Bolt Depot. But I'll check Home Depot first because it's closer. But Bolt Depot, I'll have to order it. This is the Predator engine. I'm putting a starter to it. Okay, come back to the next video. Starter. The coil is already inside. I went to Home Depot and I bought the bolts. They had them there. It's metric. The number is 610 threads. Now what I had to do to this, because it's so close to each other, it was hitting. I had to grind the aluminum down a little bit to make it fit. I mean, this adjusts up and down. It depends how you want to put it, because it's got holes to adjust it. But since that's the way I set mine up, see the back of the flange there for different position. But since I got it like that, hooked up, and the chain already cut to that size, so it's gonna be like that for now. See, I had to cut one of these supports that was back here because the starter wouldn't fit. Okay, now the wiring. That's one thing they don't show you too much. The coil, magneto. This is the ground wire. Black. It's right here. Now, the coil is this white wire that's coming from inside the flywheel. Now, when you buy this kit, they don't tell you what wire is what. I got it to connect it to this red wire because that's sending an AC signal out. There's a little dial here inside the heat shrink that the dial is converted to DC. Now this green wire here is going to be body ground. You got to ground it to the body or to the motor. This yellow and green goes together with the one that's coming out the magneto part. That's to shut off, to ground it out, to shut it off. So the way it is, they give you two connectors on it. One for the oil sensor and one for the magneto. So if I take it, I plug it into here. This is the one. The black wire is coming from here. This is the ground out to shut down the motor. Coming to here is going to the yellow and green. And then the yellow and green goes here. This is part of the oil sensor. And this black with white line on it goes with this black wire inside. It's a covering. Now you got a white wire that's covered that goes to the starter, bolts into the starter here, and then you have to connect this to your battery. So I have to get another wire for the battery, and then to ground the battery to the chassis or the motor. That's one thing they don't explain too much to you about. And the diagrams out there, but that's the way I got it. One more time. This coil here for the spark plug. This is the ground wires going through. I got it coming through here, coming down. It's going with the green and yellow. I mean yellow and green line. That's together with the oil sensor to kill the motor. That's coming out of this. But everybody shows it. Oh, it's hooked up, but they don't show you how to hook it up. Solid green goes to the ground on the motor, on the body, whatever you want to put it. This black with the white line, This is your key connected to start up, to engage the starter. And that's this. Inside this black covering, another black wire. And this white wire goes to the starter, bolted to the starter here, where the battery is going to get positive, is going to be connected to here. So I'm going to hook up something and I'm going to try it. I'll get back to you.